all my young girls out there. Tip number one, I don't care if you have a car. I don't care if you take your Ubers. As crazy as this sounds, always keep a shoelace in your purse. Either keep a shoelace, you can take you one of these, preferably longer, and you can cut it right here. I don't care if it's an extension cord, preferably something hard, okay? You always keep that in your purse. You know why you always go keep that in your purse? Because if you ever got to rob with somebody or you ever got to take an Uber, you're going to sit behind them. That's what you're going to do. And if they ever try to act funny, you know what you're going to do. You're going to take that shoelace, that extension cord, whatever. You're going to raise up and you're going to pull back as hard as you can. And you're not going to let go. Okay? That's one. Two, never, and I mean never, scream for help. Help is going to get you nowhere. You always scream fire. You know why you always scream fire? Because if you scream fire, people are going to think that they are in danger also. So they're going to come to wherever that sound is or to the nearest exit to try to evacuate, and that's going to draw the attention to you. If you scream help, a lot of people do not want to get into that because they don't know what it is. A lot of people are just cruel and don't want to help you, okay? There are some people who are going to hear it and going to mind their business because it has nothing to do with them. Fire has something to do with everybody, okay? If you can, I don't care how old you are, you keep you some pepper spray, preferably some bear mace in this economy, okay? You will keep you some type of pepper spray. Preferably, if you can't get no bear mace, some pepper spray gel because it's going to stick, okay? You're going to keep that on you at all times. You're also going to get you a taser. You know why you're going to get you a taser? You're going to ask your parents to get you a taser if you can't get you no taser. Because in this world, coming from somebody who is 5'2", 130 pounds on a good day, you need it. I promise that you need it. Somebody who has almost been kidnapped multiple times. I'm talking about literally have been chased. And I have 2 witnesses for one of these accounts. And I have other accounts. I'm telling y'all, this is what y'all need to hear. This don't sound a little crazy, but if you can, you go get you some brass knuckles. I don't care if they real. I don't care if they fake. They just got to be hard. You hear me? And you're going to keep them. You know what you're going to do? That pepper spray, you're going to get a small one. That taser, you're going to try to get a small one. If not, that's perfectly fine. You're going to try to put all of this on a keychain. Or you can buy you a self-defense keychain. And you're going to take this with you everywhere you go. When you're going home, I don't care if you come home from work at night. If this is your neighborhood and you know where you live, you're going to have that keychain in your hand. I don't care if you get in the car. And this is somewhere you've been 1,000 times. You're going to have that keychain in your hand. You understand? I don't care what the situation is, but you're going to have it in your hands. You know why? Because if you come face to face with somebody, you're not going to have time to look down. The moment that you look down, you are vulnerable. Okay? In the situation that you have none of these things, you know what you're going to do? If it's a man, you go hit him right here. That Adam's apple, I'm talking about you're going to tag that Adam's apple. Your objective is to push it down their throat, okay? If you cannot breathe, you got bigger things to worry about than me. You understand? If you cannot do that, you're going to hit them right here. You know why you're going to hit them right here? Because your ears are connected to your equilibrium. That is your balance, right? That's if you can, okay? I'm saying you just be swinging whatever the situation is. That's if you can. They say don't hit in the back of the head. If it's life or death, you're absolutely going to hit somebody in the back of the head. You're going to hit them as hard as you can. You know why? Because all of this is your vision. Okay? If you knock this out, this is blurriness. This is dizziness. This is headaches. This is concussed. This is weakening, getting them up off of you. You understand? Okay, you following. What else? Knee. When it comes to kicking somebody in the knee, especially if their knees is already locked, I'm talking about you're gonna pull your knee up and you're going to kick with all your strength. Do you know why? Because if you make that knee buckle, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, they're not getting up. If they have adrenaline, they might. If they already pushed back, that's broke. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do you understand you're fighting for your life? All that scratching and all of that? No, we can leave that. But to my next thing, biting. If it come down to it, you're going to bite the shit out of a motherfucker. Do you know why? Because you have the bite force in your jaw to bite off your own finger through the bone. The only reason that you will not do that is because you have pain receptors that will stop you. That will not stop you from doing it to somebody else. I don't care if it's their nose. I don't care if it's their lips, their eyes. I don't care if it's their ears. I don't care whatever it is. If it's life or death, that's exactly what you're going to do. Okay? You face to face. You go dig your fingers in them eye sockets. We're not playing no games, okay? And I don't know what just made me feel the need to share this video, but I know that somebody needed to hear this. We're not playing them games. We're not playing them games. This is coming from somebody who is 18, who is freshly grown. I wouldn't even consider myself grown, just a young adult. And baby, I'm telling you. You think it won't be you? It will be. It will be. You think they're your friends? When you find out that they not, you will be protected. That's all I'm going to say.
Please subscribe and let me know what you would do in this situation. Be respectful.